Forex market, welcome back everybody. Tuesday morning today, pound versus the US dollar. That's what we got for you. We're pretty impressed with what we saw here yesterday. I mean, forget about the fact that we had a bearish position already yesterday, and we were stopped out by that vicious spike. We were really unfortunate with that move. It was a very aggressive move, but we had our stop loss level really close by at 130. So, but we're really encouraged by the fact that price was able to pull back all the way just to land inside. Now, bear in mind, we got this trading range we're following up with ever since, around the middle of September. It started to form. We saw these three swings here, right? 1, 2, 3. The third was interesting in the sense that it came from the very edge of the system here, 2702. Nice touchdown on the bottom, and then from coast to coast all the way to the top level, the top resistance level, the other side, the opposite side, if you will, 3064, right on the button. Now from that point we figured out there's a good chance, more than likely, price will actually start to to turn around and to produce what we would call leg number 3. And it was doing its way. I mean, it was very bumpy. It wasn't that smooth move we saw on the first leg or on the second leg and even the third leg, aside from a one-day kind of backlash. The move itself was pretty smooth, right? But here, guys, it's been hectic. We had the first we had the turnaround. It was a lovely turnaround. Price for the same day in the same shot actually broke 29.48 and really activated. This was really triggering this opportunity for us, because we thought that we were considering 29.48 as the trigger, right? So price broke that level, and then on the following day it came back almost the whole distance, right? And it actually managed to slightly touch base again at 3064. Bounced a little bit back, and the following day again, boom, very negative day we had, right? And of course the following 2 days, which was just yesterday and the day before, price was actually pushing forward. But the way it landed that punch here on 29.48 is a very strong indication, guys, that price is going to turn back down and complete that move. Right, because it just showed us that this is a strong resistance level that's going to be stiff enough to hold. And of course that will mean that price is going to change direction and begin to, to drop back toward the area it came from. We have to be focusing on 28.18 because that's where the next imminent support is. Not saying that price could not go beyond, it sure can. We actually think it will. We actually think it will drill into that lower section, possibly maybe even touch base with the bottom support. And again, the 200-day moving averages here. But we have to be satisfied with 28.18 in this case. Now, because of the nature of this move, guys, right? Because of the nature of that spike yesterday, because it's a pretty unique one, right? It's a very aggressive move. If you think about it, price was already trading at 30.23. Right, which is almost 100 pip. In a single day, it managed to cross, to pull back the whole distance. That deserves a special handling, right? That is like a special case for us. So what we're gonna do at this point, we're just gonna kind of double down on the situation, right? Instead of getting our usual position size in place, we're gonna push for a double size position. Right, just to reflect our bearishness on this one, and of course to reflect that sound, strong technical situation that I've just described. Right, so we're dropping bombs here. We're going to be dropping bombs all the way through because we feel very confident about the situation. We're starting double size. Then of course we need price to actually turn back down. Once we see some negativity here, we'll just continue to push for the position to to get bigger and bigger as we're moving towards 28.18. That leaves about 130 pip for us to grab. So let's see if we can catch that, especially after that small loss we had to take yesterday with that spike here. Alright guys, that's about that for the pound versus the US dollar. We'll be back with the next video, so stay tuned.